So guys, this is a collaboration with Sandra Premier on YouTube. She's an American YouTuber, and I hope you enjoy this video when I play.
Oh yeah, take it, baby.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh guys, this is my very first collaboration with GlamByStefania. So please go over to her channel and check her page out. Subscribe, comment, like, and just an amazing girl. She does hair too. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's is amazing in hair. Like, hello, she's amazing in hair, and she's really good in her makeup too. So her makeup game is there, so you guys go please check her out. She's an amazing person and I just love her. So you could see I already primed, color correct, and I'm just using my foundation in Tarte in Deep Honey. I like this foundation because it dries fast, so you have to work in sections and you have to use a beauty blender compared to a brush because it dries fast, so you need something that blends very well. Okay, so let's check out Glam by Stefania. Follow her. She is London based, she's Italy, and she's Nigerian, so she's fierce. She's just fierce. So check her out for me please. Okay, and we're doing the same look. We're doing Instagram baddie look. So you can see I'm doing my eyebrows, and I'm just using my beauty bakery brownie brows in, what color is this, dark brown. I'm using dark brown, so you can see I'm starting from the very base of the front to the very tip of my eyebrows, just to give myself more arc, because I have hooded eyes, so I want to give myself a more lifted eyebrows to have more space for my eyeshadow. So another tip right there. And one thing about this product, it starts light, which is good, but then you could add more to build the opaqueness, which is really good. So I like it, and it does last all day, so I like this a lot. So yeah guys, Instagram baddie, make sure you go to her page, Glam by Stefania, and see her look on Instagram baddie. So this is the Instagram baddie collaboration. Yes guys, yes. So you can see I'm doing my other eyebrows. The brows gotta be on flick. That's what I'm doing. Extra time on these brows, pushing it in the front, make them look more natural. Gotta get it there. So now I'm using a self-made concealer. This is a concealer sample I got from Sephora. You know how you get those mini sample ones? I got this sample ones. I got from Makeup Forever and Kat Von D. So I just pretty much mixed everything together. Yeah, so I just mixed all the colors together, because most of the colors, when they gave it to you, they gave you a very light color. So I guess it works for my eyebrows, and the consistency is light. I've noticed it's light, so I'm used to thick ones to cover my hairs, but light ones are okay too once your eyebrows are groomed and you use your foundation prior to your eyebrows, so they can just help blend it later. Trust me, I just love doing my foundation first, then my brows later, just to help blend that light concealer. You don't have to use a light concealer, you can use a concealer closer to your skin tone, but I like the light one to make my eyebrows pop more. They gotta be on flick. They gotta be flicky for Instagram baddie. So I want it more defined. That's why I use a lighter concealer to define them. And just make sure you blend it out well. Really. That's the key. So yeah, Instagram baddie brows gotta be on fleek. Gotta fix that little bump I made. I take extra time on my brows because I just love perfect brows. They're not always perfect, but close to perfect. I just like extra time, make them really flaky. So I hope you guys love this voiceover. And let's just conceal and clean up those brows. This is a start to finish tutorial. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did color correct under my eyes. That's why it's a little bit like orangey. Yeah, you guys can check my video on how to do eyebrows. I have a whole video dedicated on how to do eyebrows. Yes, just filling in those tail, now building up that color to cover my hairs, because my hairs does peek through the brow product. So just trying to cover that light tiny hair at the end. So now I'm just gonna blend, see how easy it is blending. Yes, blend, clean it up, blend, brush off the front to make it more natural. Now I'm using my Urban Decay primer. Yeah, and I love this primer, guys. I've used this primer for months and it's still like never halfway. Like, it's crazy. You just need the tiniest bit and it lasts all day. It keeps your eyeshadow good. I love it. That was the original one. Now I'm using a transition color. It's a makeup geek transition color. I think it's Cocoa Bear. I'm not really sure. I've had this for a long time. Yes, it's Cocoa Bear. Cocoa Bear transition color. I use this for 99% of my tutorials. So you could see it was harsh at the very tip. I'm just using the same brush I used for my eyebrows to blend the very tip so it could fade out. So I started up with the transition color and now I'm going in with that shimmery eyeshadow. Honestly, I got this eyeshadow a long time ago from Victoria's Secret. It was a pressed pigment and I just used alcohol to press it in the pan. So since it's so glittery and it was fallout, so now I'm using my Sugar Peel palette, the lightest color, the white one, just to give it more shine. The palette is called Creme de la Creme Sauce Box palette. So now I'm going in with my my chocolate bar palette that broke off. I'm using that dark brown color in the chocolate bar. What's that color called? I don't know the color, but it's at the very tip of the bar, the darkest brown in the palette, because my palette doesn't have names. So I'm just using that to put it where my crease is, but not the exact same placement as the Cocoa Bear, just lower than that, so to give that gradient effect. You guys, key to gradient effect, just lower than the prior shadow. Go lower than the prior shadow and you are good. You are good, boo boo. Yes. So I'm just putting it mostly in my crease, trying to open my eyes, brush off the shadow to help blend the tip and give that good gradient effect. So now I'm using that self-made concealer to, create a cut crease. For this look, I want a cut crease. For this Instagram Baddie Collab, check out GlamByStefania, okay? I want a very, cut crease, but natural, neutral eye look. So I'm going for that cut crease, and I'm using that concealer to cut my crease. You guys know I have hooded lids. So gotta go a little tiny bit above my actual lid is, so when I open my eyes, it doesn't, mess up my eyeshadow like you saw prior. When you open your eyes, it touches the prior eyeshadow. It messes up. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Now I want my cut crease to pass the wing liner area, so it can look like it's coming from the very top and not connected. I don't want it to be connected. I want it to be disconnected. So you can see I'm just opening my eyes, checking is the right shape that I want, and cutting it, giving that space at the end. So I'm doing the other side of the eyeshadow, same way. One thing about cut crease, just try as much as possible to make it the same. It's not always going to be perfect, but it's the closest. Always checking up, making sure it's the same, and it's past my eyelids, because I have hooded eyelids. But it's okay. That's okay. You have makeup to work with. Yes. So giving that open space, making sure it has that cat eye effect at the end. That cat eye. That's what I'm bringing it out, but in a sexy wing liner kind of look. Yes. So now I'm going back in that chocolate bar palette. Yes, I know the broken one that broke off, but it's okay. Still can use my palette. So I'm going in that white, that cream matte shadow. You have a shimmery one that is more pink, and then matte, pale whitish cream one. So I'm using the matte cream part to set that concealer because I want it matte. So I have to set it. What you have to put, powder. It's kind of powdery, you can see, but it's okay because you can still work with it. So I'm just packing it. That chocolate bar, I don't love it, but I like it. So I bought it. I'm using it up. So just pushing off fallout. And what's next, Sandra? What's next? Back in that shadow, that deep brown one, to deepen my crease. I just wanted more defined because it was kind of soft right there. So I wanted more defined, so that going with a very slim pointy brush, that defining it. You can see how it's popping. I'm getting my baddie on. So it's just popping, okay? So it's more defined pretty much. Just going in and defining that cut crease because I want you to see that cut crease. Yes, okay, so now I'm going with my Coca-Cola bottle eyeliner I got from AliExpress. It's not the greatest, but it's okay, so I'm gonna use it up, okay? So with this part, oh my goodness, I had to be steady because you have this matte whitish eyeshadow and any black, you could see the mistakes, so I had to be careful. Took a little time, but I got it. Trying to get closer for you guys. And just take your time, look up, look down. You have hooded eyes, so don't make it too thick because it's gonna cover a lot of space that you don't have. So I'm just trying to wing it but not connect it. I don't want to connect it, but I just want to wing it to match up that shadow at the end and bring it in. Just take your time. Really good wing eyeliner is taking your time to perfect it to your eye shape. Yes, little strokes, making sure it's the shape. I'm just trying to make it really straight because it has some bumpiness. Making sure it's good. Checking. So I decided I wanted it a little bit longer, just to match up to the shadow on the very top, because you can see the shadow on top is really elongated. So I just want to match it up. Now I'm doing my other eye. My eyelids kind of fold a little bit, so I gotta stretch it out a little bit to make the eyeliner straight, to have no bumpiness to it. I know, honestly, the struggle of hooded eyes. But girls, guys, we gotta make it work, okay? We gotta make it work. So, open your eyes, checking in, making sure it's the same, because I really don't want to mess up and clean up. So just elongating it, matching up the other side. It's good to always start at the very tip and bring it in from in to out. It's just easier that way, honestly. It's really easy, that easier. So checking and matching up. Yes, now I'm using my lashes. These are Coco lashes. The Foxy ones are called Foxy. These ones, they don't have wings at the end. It's really pretty much just straight up. Using my Besto glue I got online. It's a good glue because it dries fast. So, oh my gosh, I use these lashes for 30 times before it finally fell off on me. So it's good, strong lashes. I like it a lot. Now I'm using my Makeup Forever mascara. I got it free from Sephora. Those using my points. It's a good mascara. It's good. So now I'm putting on my lashes. Pretty much the time I put on the glue, put on my mascara, time to put on my lashes. It's pretty fast. Like if I had to give it a time, it takes like 20 seconds to 30 seconds before it's good tacky enough to dry to put on. So that's pretty fast, you know. I think so. I haven't found anyone faster. So now I'm using this L'Oreal eye pencil, nude pencil. I've had it for a long time. It's probably discontinued, I'm not sure, but I've had it for a long time. It doesn't stay well in the waterline. I don't know why I'm still using it. Yeah, because because I have nothing else to use. But if you set it up with powder, it works well. So I'm using that same. I'm using this a similar transition color to put my bottom shadow, and I'm using that dark brown to deepen it. So I was saying with the waterline, use a pencil, but if you set any cream with a powder, similar shadow, it will stay longer. So that's what I did to make it work with for me. So now I'm using that same mascara to define my bottom lashes. Bottom lashes that I don't have. I have to define them. Yes, guys. Self-made concealer. So I ran out of my nice creamy concealer, and I'm just using this one because I ran out of the other one, and it worked fine. But I do want a new one because I just want this one just for my eyebrows because it's too light. I want something thick for coverage, for my highlighting. So it works, but I want something better. Yeah, I want something better because it's really light. Yeah, but I'm gonna with my Benai banana powder. It has some yellow tint to the banana powder. It's gonna calm it down. So which works. So yes, I'm thinking of the Anastasia concealer because it's so creamy. I want to try that one because it's so creamy and has full coverage. I saw what's her name YouTuber talking about it, and she made me want to try it. So I want to try that concealer. So I'm just making sure it's blended. Don't worry, it will work out. I know it's kind of really light, it's almost ashy, but it will work out. Blending it well with my foundation. It's gonna work out, guys. Making sure it's blended well before I set it with that banana powder. You know, I always wanted to try the Sasha Buttercup one because I think it's more yellow than this one. But I'm not gonna buy it until I run out of my banana powder. I don't like buying excess makeup when I have, something to use already. Until it's done and finished, I'm gonna buy a new one. So till it's finished, I'll try that one. So I'm just defining my contour, reverse contouring to have my contour more defined. With the early girl, you gotta bake. You gotta bake using my Ruby Kisses setting powder in Cognac to set my own foundation, the areas I didn't highlight. I realized I do not like this powder. I love the powder color. God, don't get me wrong. I love the color, but midday I start becoming oily. Like the places where I baked, I'm not oily, but around my face where that powder is, I become oily. I'm like, yes, let me finish up using this powder and get a better powder for myself because it still makes me oily. But to control those oil is by using this new setting spray. I'll show you at the end to have my makeup last so much longer. Without that setting spray, I would have trashed this product because I love the color. It's not reddish on me. It's a perfect color for me, but it doesn't keep the oil away. That's the only down part. So you can see I defined my Cupid's bow. That's a trick. So I'm using the darkest color in benign. The benign color, but the darkest one. Trying to get a color for you guys. It's called Americano to high contour. So use the deepest one to contour, to deepen in those contour features, define them. Yes, guys. So just quickly defining my nose under my chin, to give a shadow under my lips. I mean, sorry. Defining them. So the contour with the fluffy brush was just blending it out. I wanted more defined contour, so I used a dense brush to deep in just the depth of my contour, just to deepen it. I want it more defined. I like my contour stronger to show I have cheekbones. I have cheekbones, but they're not defined cheekbones, so I have to define those cheekbones. So just instead of brushing the Ben Nye powder away, I just press it in, And I'm using my La Femme blush. You could tell that's my favorite blush because it's like nude. And that color is in Sienna. Just dusting a blush on my blush. And now I'm just putting more of that dark brown on my lower eyelash. Using the pinkish sparkling part of the chocolate bar for my inner dust eye. For just some sparkle. Since everything is so matte on my lid. Using my Bobbi Brown Big highlighter. Like in bronze glows. Like honestly my favorite so far. And I just love this highlighter. You guys can see that glow, right? So I just want to make sure you can see my glow. Instagram body glows. They glow. So I got a glow. I'm using my favorite, one of my new favorite setting spray, Blue Marble to set. I heard this is what drag queens use. I got this from Kimberly Clark, YouTuber. And now I'm doing my lips with MAC. This is MAC, a lip pencil in Bittersweet. To define my lips. So yeah, that setting spray is everything. That thing lasts all day. I tested it out and it lasts all day. Now I'm using my Too Faced melted peony. To ombre my lips. Yeah, that setting spray is bae. All time bae. Better than the Urban Decay All Nighter or setting spray or All Control. Trust me, I promise. Drag queen use it, so you know it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. They have to keep that makeup all day. It will keep your makeup all day. Using my face sample, got from some 4 points Bobbi Brown lip gloss. And that's the finished look, guys. Had to come out and show you guys the finished look. Instagram Baddie Collab. Check out GlamByStefania. Yeah, the eyes, the cut crease, the perky lips. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you. Love you so much. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Love ya.